There was no rescue. Kemi Olunloyo alleges Oyo kidnapped victims were simply brought back. Kemi Olunloyo has questioned the official account of the release of the abducted Oyo school children and teachers, alleging without evidence that there was no rescue operation and suggesting a government cover-up. You see, the thing is that what APC cannot do, it does not exist. These people can do anything. Just to play politics. See, these people that were kidnapped, they were actually kidnapped, but they were used to play politics. And they had to, they had to use somebody as collateral damage. That was the man that they beheaded. Let us make it believable. Probably they should have just done something else to the man, like probably shoot his leg or something, and not behead him the way they did, just to make this thing believable. They just used these people to play politics. And that's just the truth. Because, I don't know, the children, they were malnourished, but they don't look like someone that were traumatized. We know that they burnt some of them. See, I don't even know. All of this, probably just to make it believable that yes. Because truly, according to what Seyi Makinde said, he announced that he was going to be governor, president. He announced he was going to be campaigning for president 4 p.m. today, and 9 a.m. the next morning, they have gone to schools to kidnap children. We don't know, but really, why exactly did they kidnap these people? And now they've been released. They are showing videos, but I don't see them catch any bandit or anything. So, obviously, they've probably paid ransom, or they were tired of playing the politics and they decided to let these people go. Because I don't even know. But you can't really, Kemi Olunloyo sometimes doesn't make sense, but you can't really fault her for this statement. I don't think you should fault her, because APC, they can do and undo. In a post shared on X, Olunloyo claimed there was no rescue operation, alleging without providing evidence that the victims were simply returned after being taken to northern Nigeria. Her remarks have generated debate online, while no official response to the claims has been issued. Media personality Kemi Olunloyo has stirred controversy after questioning the official account surrounding the release of the school children and teachers abducted in Oyo local government area of Oyo State. In a post shared on X, Olunloyo claimed there was no rescue operation, alleging without providing evidence that the victims were simply returned after being taken to northern Nigeria. She also alleged that pressure from the United Nations and an investigation reportedly linked to US President Donald Trump influenced their release. It's possible. It's very possible. I just blasted the Nigerian Army on X. Many of you are equally doubt. There was no rescue. They simply brought back those kids from the north the same way they took them, she wrote. Olunloyo further alleged that the victims and their family has been instructed by the presidency not to grant interviews. Yes, they will not allow them to grant interviews. That one is very, very sure. Very, very sure. Though that woman, she's traumatized. That old woman, that principal. I'm sure she's the one that they'll be telling most of those. She knows everything that is happening. She knows that this thing is politics. You just know. And they must have threatened them not to do any interview. Those children will probably not know anything. They are kids. They are children. Probably in the last days of their stay there, they started treating them well. That's why you see the children laughing. But those children actually look malnourished. To me, they don't. Why would my child be like that? Those children are not eating well where they are. Of course, there is no place that will be like your house. Never. They probably pack them there and say, hey, don't worry, we're going to release you. We just need you for so amount of days. Blah, blah, blah. And that's why they have been there all this while. And they've released them that yesterday that they were released, that the day before yesterday. And that's just it. Really. They've been instructed not to grant interviews to bloggers, broadcasters or journalists, asking what are they hiding. She also claimed the victims were moved to the north and hidden before being released, adding that attempts to change the narrative will not succeed. Her claims have not been substantiated with evidence, and Nigerian authorities have not publicly responded to the allegations. Earlier reports from security agencies stated that the victims regained their freedom after weeks in captivity. It is well. See, anything can happen in this country, so you can't really say, oh, what she's saying cannot happen. It can actually happen. It can. Because this country, there's nothing that they cannot do. In Kawashira said, Madman, well, Kemi Olunloyo believes like a madman, but really, this one that she said, you can't really show it aside. You can't. Raphael says, this is to say federal government APC precisely politically organized the kidnapping to use it as campaign strategy. Now waiting Nigeria will heal the okay now. Okay. Colin says, Nigeria na your mate. Ordinary product of APC. Now fake miracle. Telling you, APC. Those people. They guess they have script writers. That's to write scripts for them and tell them this is what you should do and all of that. I just wish they didn't behead that man and every one of them came back home safely. Akinwade says Kemi Olunloyo is a bastard. Kemi is a bearing woman who has no husband and children, so she's already mentally depressed. It is Yayebi says nobody should crucify Kemi. I'm telling you, she's really. You see some sense there, small. APC government has been shrouded in plenty shenanigans. It is in their government that people were hired, giving robes as bishop and priest, who went to Abuja to show solidarity, but we found out that they were arranged. It was in their government snakes swallowed money. It was in their government heaps of dollars without ownership were discovered in the building. It is in their government Nigeria Air was launched with the invented Ethiopia crafts. The list is endless. See, APC has done so many things that you can't even say, what Kemi is saying is a lie. It can never happen. They can never do that. They can do it. They can actually do it. Ito says, for me, I think this kidnapping was well executed and the government officials should tell Nigerians the truth of the situation. I'm telling you. Ojen says, I agree with Kemi Olunloyo because if you watch critically at the images of the victims' so-called disease, it's like they were just brought back from a house and not a forest. They were house clothes instead of their uniforms and even look healthier than someone rescued. They don't look healthy. I agree with the fact that the children from the schools, they've been given a new clothes. I don't know where they got the clothes from. They need to tell us about that one because they're supposed to be in school uniform. The woman, the principal, it is the same clothes that she has been wearing since then that she still wore. Yes, if I'm correct. The other woman too, it was the same clothes. So I don't know. Those people don't look healthy. And that's not what healthy looks like. But it is well. That's about everything that we're going to know. There's nothing else. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.